Hey, it's December 21st, 2023. I finally got the holiday update for my long-range Model Y. It's 2023 with hardware 4, no USS. And so today I was out driving around and played around or just experimented a little bit with the new parking assist, the high fidelity parking assist, the 3D view. Just to see, does it work better than the old? Yes, the answer is yes. Here's some examples. Here's an example of how it used to work before the update. I'm halfway pulled in the garage. It's giving me false readings about cars up there, and it's telling me I only have 30 inches left when I probably have 5 or 6 feet. First time ever with the new high fidelity park assist enabled here in my single car garage. So this is the first time I started, so I can't possibly know what's right in front of me right now. I'll be curious next time I pull in how accurate. It makes it look like there's something right here. There's nothing right there, but maybe it just doesn't know. It knows that there's this green thing right there sticking out, but it can't tell how far it's sticking out. Maybe that's why it's doing that. So I'm gonna pull out. By the way, I have all the warning chimes disabled because it always went nuts when I went into a garage. So I'm gonna pull out and see what happens. You'd be looking in the garage going, okay, let's estimate how much room I need in the front. Interesting. Got the front of the car in the garage. Mirrors are past the garage door. It is not showing me anything on the screen to give me a clue if I'm close to anything. Oh, there we go. All right. So you can see those green things. It sees something poked out over here. I'm not sure what. And actually, that's pretty dang good because this is where I normally stop. I got this ball hanging down. I'll show you how close I am. I'm probably less than a foot away. I'm most concerned about pulling forward, but not too far forward. I've got these Christmas boxes down, and this is what it was complaining about. Of course, it's up here. This top box is above the level where the camera can see. I'm curious if I didn't have that, if it would be worse. But it's telling me to stop, and I've got less than a foot. I think that's decent. Where I'm going to show you what it looks like here in this parking lot, which has lines, parking lines, has the little bumpers that like I wouldn't want to come too close to, especially if I'm pulling in forward. Don't want to risk scraping the bottom of the front. So let's take a look at what it looks like inside the car. So I just got in, put the car in drive, and this is what I see here. So it obviously remembered, well, maybe not obviously, maybe it's getting this real time, but it looks like what it looked like when I parked. And not sure why it has a red line there. I'm a good foot away from that little bumper thing. I don't know if that's what it, I'm not over it though, so I'm not quite sure what that's about. So backing in is pretty easy because you got the cameras and everything. I'm going to try just pulling forward into one of these spaces ahead of me, and let's take a quick look at how that worked. All right, I'm just going to go over here, straight ahead. There's parking. Lines are starting to show up. There they are. So I'll see how far it lets me pull up. So now me looking over the hood, I can't really see anything anymore. And it's doing this stuff like, okay, it's not exactly sure. Yeah. It says stop though. And it's telling me to stop. Let's see how we did. According to the lines, I'm probably closer on the line on the left side of the car than the right. So I've maybe got a foot on this side. Yeah, I got a little bit more room here. So now it told me to stop for some reason. And I would say I have maybe 2 feet here. So it's still telling me to stop a little short. I thought it would be a little smarter than that. You know, it has trouble with these short parking fenders that it can't see. I'm gonna back out and back in and we'll try it again. So it's not really being that helpful there, like it just doesn't know. I'm gonna go just back straight into that space behind me, so you can see what it looks like on the screen here. Tell me to stop. Of course, I can see the back bent fender that was there. Take a quick look. So yeah, it did a lot better job. I'm like right on that when it told me to stop. So, you know, it helps having a camera back here in your blind spot. Too bad they don't have one in the front bumper. That's still an issue parking forward. I thought maybe, you know, right now looking forward you can see what's ahead of me, right? And the car should be able to see that too and memorize that as I get closer and tell me when to stop, so I'm not brushing up on that. We'll give it another shot here. Go into drive, there we go. Nothing appearing on my screen yet. Oh, there's the lines are appearing on my screen. I can still see where this fender thing is. Wait till it tells me to stop. Stop, it says. And I'm way short. I'll get out to prove it. Let me brake. I'm like 2.5 feet away here, at least. Why is it being that stupid? I don't know. I mean, I'm happy it's just telling me to stop short, but why? I'm gonna put it in drive again. So it's still like showing this red, like it doesn't know. I don't know what that means. That means it's not sure. Obviously sees the car over there. So this is a little better. Not perfect. I just wanted to show a view. I got parking spots on both sides of me, and it's picking them out, and it's picking out where the cars are. So I got 2 right there, 1 open spot right there. It's showing, so this is a handicapped spot right here. Is it reading it as that? No, it's got a little blob though, like it knows there's something on the road there. So I'm curious, will it let me park there or not? I'm gonna try pulling into that handicap spot. I'm just curious if on the screen here it's gonna show it as a handicap spot. Alright, you can see it as the blob there. Pulling in. Telling me to stop. I bet I have another foot before I would hit like the bumper there. And it didn't read it as a handicap. Not that I was expecting it would. I have to say that it did a great job here in this parking lot. It told me to stop right there, which is great. I mean, maybe half a foot away from this barrier. And so it got it exactly right, which makes me happy. There is hope that Tesla Vision can do this forward parking without having to have a camera on the front or ultrasonic sensors. I think they'll get there eventually. And this is what it's showing me inside the car, so you know, it told me to stop, and that's where I stopped, and it was fine. Here's my final example in a CVS parking lot. I stopped when it told me to stop, and it made me stop about a foot and a few inches away from the concrete bumper, which is fine. And so overall, I think this is an improvement over the original Tesla Vision Parking Assist. Not that that's saying much, but it is a step in the right direction. I put a link on the screen to my referral code. If you use that when you purchase a car or any Tesla product, you'll get some Tesla credits, and so will I. I also put this link in the description of the video, as well as links to other products that I've installed on my car. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Check out my other Tesla videos that are in their own playlist. I've also got other topics that I cover, so explore the channel, and I appreciate you watching. Until the next time, goodbye.